Oh, wait a minute. I got something.
What?
Oakhurststudios. Geek Strong. Captain. Dandy.
It's the POA, they won't be DOA. They're streaming at you live every other Thursday. The show is entertaining, don't know what they're gonna say. Points of articulation, POA. POA. They will rock your joints like a boiling pot. Stick around and watch a burn head swap. Josh might show you how to 3D print, and when he gets done painting, it'll be mint. Danny might show you a diorama tip while we all watch Xenoflex and watch his shirt rip.
Points of articulation. POA. POA. POA.
I don't know. Is it too long?
That was good.
Great.
Bravo.
All right.
Oh, man.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to your MasterClass in Customization. This is the Points of Articulation, your place for Star Wars, Marvel, GIJOE collectors to come together and enhance their collections with a little bit of customization and a lot more.
Wow. Did you
Whole lot more.
How many times did you practice that, Vern?
What? I know, right? And I still stalled it up. So anyways, we have today Dan from Dandy 1981 right there in the middle on the top row. Dino from Geek Strong, say hello.
Hello.
Josh from Cap Cave.
Greetings.
And we got G-Force join us. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Welcome again, G-Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just popping in for a little bit. Vern
What?
invited me, and I just feel weird when it's your guys' show. So
No, it's fine. I
Oh.
mean, like, this was you birthed this challenge last time with these guys, so
Yep.
it's right
Yeah.
that you're here.
You are a master craftsman, so you fit right in.
Yeah, you've been so active in the chat, and we greatly appreciate it. And if there has to be a fifth member, you are definitely got to be a front runner for that fifth spot, G. So
y'all gonna make me blush.
Hey, so
We're
everybody
Reddit.
in the chat, just to let you know, please chat along, and if you have ideas for homework or our next POA challenge, make sure you throw those in the chat so we can see them and take those into consideration for what we're doing. And let's say hello to some folks in the chat. We got Silver Scratch Built Productions. He did a
Hey, Silver
video.
Scratch.
Yeah, he said he put it up on his channel.
Excellent.
Rolando's here. Hello.
Rolando.
Hello, Lack.
Black.
Hey, Lack.
He was, look at that, Dandy, 1981. He's in two places at once.
I know that guy.
How does he
I
do
do
it?
too. Dagon's joining us. He just finished his
Hey.
live stream.
Hey, they gone.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
I had some trouble trying to send my video to Cash, so I just uploaded it to YouTube. Yes, that's a good idea.
Awesome.
Hey, Mark. Mark from Blue Harvest is here. Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Mark, R.I.P. The Queen, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Roland, I feel weird watching this stream. Okay. Dagon was cooking spare ribs. He didn't invite anybody to dinner.
Dino, what's up, buddy? What's all this?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but I was
I thought that was this week's challenge. I thought we were supposed to grow facial hair because of G-Force.
we were gonna do the G-Force. Yeah, Vern, did you not get the memo?
I did not get the memo on that.
Only if it's gray.
Wow.
Man,
That
gotta
is
be
a
gray.
lot of gray in there.
Right? I feel like the episode from Seinfeld. Remember when Elaine was dating that guy? He shaved his head. He was completely bald, and she's like, "Why don't you grow your hair in so we can see what it looked like?" Because he's like, "I used to have a full head of hair. Then it started coming in, but he had a big bald spot up here."
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "I'm bald," so I figured I'd grow some facial hair, and I didn't realize I'd be all white.
It's distinguished.
no, you look very
Old.
No, I was
you
gonna
could-
say like George
Old.
Clooney, man, like handsome, rugged looks. Josh, you and I need to dye gray. Vern, you need to get rid of that cherub chin.
I can't grow anything here.
It's just.
You know,
I have-
you
I
could
actually
do like
haven't shaved in about
Mr.
4
Fantastic.
days.
You could pull it off. It'd look good.
You think? I was
Yeah,
thinking
man.
Sean Connery. He's that or that famous guy on YouTube called G-Force.
I seen his channel.
I subscribe to his channel.
Lots of toy hunts.
So let me ask you guys a question. Dan, do you have any gray hair?
Yes.
Do you dye your hair?
Are you serious? Are you being serious?
Oh yeah, I can't really. Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's salt and peppered in there.
But up here, do you dye your hair?
No, I don't. No, not yet.
What about you, Josh? Got any hiding in there?
I got plenty of grays in my beard, but yeah, no, I don't have to worry about this. Luckily, just yet. I'll keep what I have for the time being.
For now.
My two brothers were gray early, like in their 30s, and they swear that I dye my hair, which I don't. And just in the last like year, I've started to get flourishes of like gray growing in now. So I finally hit that age, and I bet you in 7 months, like I'm going to say January, I'll be very gray. I think in this next year it'll just
all Rum's fault.
Yeah.
Are you going to preempt it and just dye it gray? So that
I would, but I think it would look really crazy because when you dye black hair, it has that orangey look to it, I think.
Oh, does it?
Locke says this conversation is making him gray.
Hey, turn in for the figure photography, but stick around for the Manscaped talk. Love it.
And remember, I'm not only a member, I'm also a client.
You get my clippers.
Oh, here, Rolando. I got my gray hair from 3 Men and 1 Kilos. Yeah, you guys are all saying that. I don't really think so. I think it was just time.
You talking about Saturday?
Let me know in the chat.
I started going gray anyway.
It's just time in general. I bring a lot of this on myself. I mean,
holy cow.
Yeah.
Silver Scratch says he's been in gray since his 20s. So I have a buddy that I graduated with that, just like you were talking about your, you say your brothers, was it, Vern?
Yeah.
Sorry. So there's a couple guys actually that I graduated with that before they turned 30, they already had either most of their hair gone or it was gray. So when I had my, I want to say, what would it have been? The 20th, 15th, 20th anniversary school class reunion. It was so funny because it was so awkward. I walked in and I'm sure they were probably thinking the same thing your brothers are thinking. They were like, he's got to be dyeing his hair or something. Because I mean, there was nobody that I graduated with had any hair left. And if they did, it was, it was half a head and it was gray. And I'm just looking around thinking, did I get lucky? Was it, I didn't wear hats. Maybe that's, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to rationalize all these crazy things in my head. Like, what could it have been?
I wouldn't have guessed how this stream would have started.
I was born with a receding hairline, so this is actually holding steady for 43 years now. So,
nice.
Yeah,
I didn't
keep what I've got for the time being.
I didn't wear baseball caps because I had a really good friend in high school who wore baseball caps since we were playing like Little League. I wore them when I played baseball, okay, but I wouldn't wear them around anywhere else. And it was around our sophomore year. He was losing his hair already, and he said it was from wearing baseball hats.
See, that's what freaked me out because these guys that I graduated with, they were all kind of like, I don't want to call them jocks, but they were a lot of sports guys. They were outside a lot and they wore hats. Farmers too. That's kind of the community that I grew up in. But yeah, it was funny because that's
I wore hats up until college, and I have a full head of hair still. I just shave it, but
so he's
a little receding, not too bad.
Yeah, but I don't think wearing a baseball cap wears your hair off, right?
Sure. No, it was just a weird, but I think it's a coincidence.
That's what I always thought too. I always thought that was like a thing. If you wore a hat all the time, you would eventually go bald.
No, when you're like 15, you believe it though, right? I'm not wearing a hat.
riding in convertibles. They say that does it.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that it was if you used your other hand, it felt like somebody else was doing it. Is that not the same thing we're
It's
talking
the same.
about?
No, you got to get it numb first. You got to sit on it for a few minutes.
Oh my
The
god.
pins and needles.
Yeah.
It
That's,
tingles
See,
up.
and it's the points of articulation.
I like playing
We're
Siamese
making
twins
valid
with my
points.
friend.
And there's
Stay
apparently
crafty,
talk of
everybody.
Thanks
articulation.
for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Locke says crack smoking, excuse me, will turn you gray as well. So that
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have any experience with that. But so I wouldn't know. I just
gonna go
thought make your
shave.
teeth fall out.
I'll be back. So let me know in the chat. Keep it or shave it.
Lobot's
think-
got a point. He said this is a rare stream that not one of us is wearing a hat. As a matter of fact, sitting here talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is true, huh?
I usually would put a hat on during a stream if my hair's too long. If it starts to get long and I feel uncomfortable, I'll put a hat on.
Dino, let's see if you can go like the full Gandalf. Let's
Yeah,
go for
right?
it.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Hey,
Oh,
let's see if you
for
can get it as
Halloween,
long
dress up as Left Coast.
as this guy right here. You and Left
Yeah.
Coast need to have like a beard competition.
I think
That's
that's what it
awesome.
is. I think I've been hanging around with Left Coast too much. I'm kind of like, maybe I should start growing a beard.
Scoop
Left Coast
Beats
was
here.
spending so
Hello.
much time looking for Bigfoot, you decided to try to disguise yourself as.
TMFI, Silver Scratch says. That's funny. Yeah, Dean, that's your homework, man.
Yeah. Did I? Oh,
Your winter homework.
All right. So we had this challenge from last time, and it was the battle scene challenge.
what?
Yep.
So
I thought it was create a garbage pail kid.
yeah, no, you guys shot that idea out of the water.
No, we did. No, we didn't. I thought we were
Was it
gonna do
really
that.
make a garbage pail kid?
I did.
Did everybody
He's
make one?
ahead. He's a week ahead.
I'm already
Dandy's a week ahead.
challenge
Danny's
done.
one of those students, man. He's one of those students that was like, "Can I do extra homework, please?"
I was like,
This coming from the guy who was looking for extra credit like the first 4 weeks we did this.
Well, I will admit I
That's
didn't
true.
take any battle scene photos at all in the last 2 weeks.
I'm the teacher's pet.
All right, so it looks like you made some type of a slideshow or
I made
a video.
Yeah, I made a quick little video.
All right, you want me to throw that up now?
Sure.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Can you hear that?
Can't hear anything, no.
Hold on.
Vern faces off against his nemesis, technology.
Could
It's
you
just
hear
this-
any of that?
No.
Okay, so I'm not sure that the audio will come through.
Probably for
All
the
right.
better, even if, risking a copyright strike. I didn't
Yeah.
put anything in there except for the iFilm soundtracks,
Yeah,
which
I didn't know you were going to do that, and I had kind of done one too, but we're going to show yours. I think it's probably better. You know what? Okay, I have to do something else really quick. Oh.
Should we talk more about beards?
5
Vern?
Probably into the
Yeah.
screen.
You know what? Okay, so I apologize for this. What's happening is I'm trying to use my iPad as a second screen, and what it's done is it's actually not letting me pull the share. Oh, you know what? This is not going to work.
Hey, Scuba joined.
Well, then go with yours if you can get yours to play.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way.
I can always just post that one to Twitter or something.
All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna share the screen.
So keep in mind, everybody, if you're working on a project and things go a little bumpy, you adapt. That's what we do here on Points of Articulation. We work with what we've been given.
So garbage.
Hey, here we go. Private chat, everybody.
No, see,
Oh wow.
it's not letting me. Share. You want to pull the video up and then I'll share it.
Just
And
do
then-
yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe that'll work. Let's
Yeah.
try doing that.
I have
There
one
you
too. I
go.
can share right away if you guys.
Well, we can do them all.
Now,
We're in a sharing kind of mood.
Yeah,
while
we're
you're
very
getting those
sharing.
videos ready, let's talk about the next challenge because we are going to do the garbage pail kit, right?
What's garbage pail kid?
That's too
Go,
fun to
Vern.
pass up. We got to do that.
This one's mine right here. If you want to pull mine up, I didn't put music because I don't want to get copyright for you.
All right, let's just see how we all separately made videos from these pictures.
So my what I was trying to do was trying to work with like shadows. I always did like photos of the actual figure, and I
Right.
figured I'd try adding shadow into it, see how that would look.
Oh yeah, it looks good. But
Oh, real good.
so far, I'm not singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go."
Well, we have to sing it. It's gonna make you want to sing it.
Do you think if we sing it, we'll get a copyright strike?
Well, I don't know. I didn't want to chance it
Go Ninja, Go Ninja.
because you know this stream's gonna get like millions of views.
Oh, probably.
Close to it.
This is actually right here. This is my favorite photo out of the bunch. I just
think
like
it
the
looks
way
really
came
good.
out with
Yeah.
the the shadows behind.
I always appreciate the real practical effects.
Nice.
Yeah, I have one more quick one too. I can
Okay.
pull out. Well,
I'm going to show this video, okay? I'll show the one that I put together.
Yeah.
And it's just with the Apple Music.
That was
That
good.
was good.
And I didn't get
Very-
everything in there, I think. I think I missed some, right?
No, I think you got more than what I had on mine.
All
I
right.
think Guido has one too, right? That might be on Josh. Josh, were you able to grab that one?
I just tweeted it out, so let's see if it posted.
Left Coast said he forgot to add the hashtag. Did he post one? Maybe we didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
All right.
Yeah, I
This
didn't
is
see it.
the other one that
It's
Dino
just
did.
long shots of a photo.
Oh, this is for a short video,
Yeah.
right?
No, well, not really. It's
You
just
can
for
TikTok has that function where you can upload 4 or 5 pictures and it'll make like a slideshow and
Oh,
do
really?
auto music to it and stuff and add transitions. So if you take pictures in this vertical mode,
So I tried doing the Sean Solo technique of like wrapping a leg around a figure to make it look like he's kicking.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like this where he's sitting here getting ready to make him topple.
Yeah. So he's doing a foot sweep and the other turtle's behind him gonna knock him down.
Oh, cool.
All right. Okay, Josh, did you share your video or did you just tweet it out or what'd you do?
I tweeted it out. Yeah. So if you
Okay,
get
so
here.
you can go to Twitter and watch it.
Yeah.
What is this? Hold on, let me make
Ooh. GeForce bringing out
Garbage
Garbage
Pail Kids cards.
Well, I could probably make a Garbage Pail Kid like that with a car.
Just some inspiration.
All right. Oh, I like that. That the one with the nail in his head, is that the young Hellraiser?
Manual labor. That's funny.
Okay, let's see. Left Coast has said, I did a Tantive hallway battle with retros and of course the battle of the century. Clubber Land versus Bigfoot.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that from Left Coast. It was pretty cool.
All right, is it on Instagram or Twitter?
I think he put it on both, didn't he?
I think it was Instagram, actually. He does a lot.
But it's not going to be hashtagged, apparently.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you'd have to search through his posts.
You know, I'm going to go look for Left Coast, but there's this other guy pretending to be Left Coast Graphics. It's this like heroes and villains dude.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that one.
That dude is shady.
It's like a spam. He's trying to sell like these pins that he makes.
You guys had me worried for a minute. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so it's not on Left Coast, so I wonder if it's actually on the
Heroes page.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Are you checking it? Okay.
Yeah, it's on Heroes and Villains.
Okay, the Bigfoot?
There is a Bigfoot on it, but I don't see the one with Mr. T.
Oh, okay, let's see.
I don't know about detention, Rick. Maybe just a strike. Yeah, we'll take away one of your gold stars. There.
So there's the Bigfoot. Yeah, he showed this off the other day, and that was pretty cool. He was changing the clothes on it. So, and he did a couple of head swabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you saw this. This guy?
There he is. There's
Yeah,
that shady dude.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
that's product shot.
This one.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I think it's the same head sculpt too.
Which Mr. T is that?
That's from the WWE Superstars line.
Oh,
Superstars.
I haven't seen that one yet.
No, that just got announced last week.
I don't see this Tantif hallway battle scene.
Yeah,
I think he just wants us to show off his. I think he just wanted us to show off his his Twitter page.
Y'all
Does
go buy some
anybody else
pins.
want to tell us they put up pictures on their Twitter page? We'll be happy to scroll through your feed.
It's on his website.
Smart thinking, though. Oh, wait, I made a battle with one of my pins. They're great.
and they're available now.
God bless Rick, but how has he not done that for any of these challenges where it's just nothing but his pins yet? That would be perfect.
Right?
So I do have this one. I wanted the white one, but I was able to get this. This is one of his patches. And
Patches?
yes, I need some of these stinking patches. You know, Dino was gonna do a jean jacket with a whole bunch of patches. I wonder if that project is sitting idly by.
I was waiting for everybody else to purchase a jean jacket. I didn't want to be the only kid in school wearing a jean jacket.
I can't be the only rebel, y'all.
This is true. Hey, Mr. B. Mr. B is here.
Hey,
Mr. B.
Good evening.
But I think I won a couple of patches on Left Coast giveaway, didn't I?
I won some pins a while ago.
Yeah.
I think.
I won
think you
twice
did.
on his 400 subscriber challenge, his giveaway.
He
Didn't
did
I
some
win
sort of
twice?
Cool.
real. Yeah, I saw you. He did a thing where he was like,
Strong's
hey, pick a
a
number
duck
between
racing
1 and
fool.
10, and I pushed in all the numbers.
Dean's the master at arms for the gang.
I don't know how
Man.
Dino always wins these games. He won that Jeopardy by not answering in the form of a question.
It's,
If I had a jean jacket, man, I'd be right there with you.
All right, let me go to Instagram, right?
Yeah, Guido's is on Instagram. Look at, Guido
problem
hashtag
is
on Instagram, hashtagged it POA. That's how I found it.
Did you
Yeah,
have
you know what?
UK toys? Because I know he had a lot of them, and I'm thinking there's definitely some missing.
Yeah, he
there.
was in the video.
He was in the video.
Okay.
He did a breakdancing one, which I thought was hilarious. Did you see the dance battle?
Yeah, he did. No, I couldn't keep track, man. He cranked out like 12 of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a whole little vignette of his GI Joes like getting taken out by a Cobra sniper.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, he did the POA hashtag, but when I run the POA hashtag, it doesn't come up.
Are you trying it with the 2022 and the 22? Because I think still some
Did he do
people-
2022?
Well,
No, I
I
think it's just 22.
it is, but I think there's people who use them both. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I didn't look for the 2020. I think I had done that once too, and I don't even look.
I did. Yeah, I did.
If you look at the hashtag on Twitter, that's where I posted the video that's got those in it.
Okay, so this is kind of an interesting thing because in his, I'll pull up the pictures right now, and you can
I
see.
think I can share Josh's video.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, like now.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So this was the ones we're talking about, and you can see right here he did the POA Challenge 22, but when I do a search, these pictures don't come up.
Weird.
Yeah. This is kind of, to me, this is kind of like Mad Max-ish.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let me know if I'm up. I'll try to make it large. Oop. The video that is.
Stream is taking an odd turn.
Right?
It was almost immediately.
I was gonna say I think that was like 20 minutes ago, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's your home address? I can clearly see you've not liked any of my posts.
So, here we go. Is this
Oh,
showing?
there it is. Look at that. Why wouldn't it play from mine?
I can turn up the music too, but
If you want.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, Connor had some too. God, I can...
Yeah, these ones.
That's a cool one.
Dance battle. Love
There
it.
it is.
yeah, dance battle is so cool.
Love it.
Is that all green screen, do you know?
That's not mine.
Oh, this is
No,
all plastic toys.
Yeah.
Some of it was probably green screen. Take the shot. Take the shot.
Man down.
Any opportunity to use Doc, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Hey, Wade.
Good evening, Waze.
Now I gotta find out if he did like a full repaint on that, or if that's something he can wash off.
Well, hopefully you just threw some ketchup on there or something, right?
Fake blood, like Halloween blood.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's a good idea. I'm going to go to the 99 cent store. Nice.
Well done.
That's
well
a great
done,
video, Josh.
Yeah.
You got some
Fantastic
mad
job,
skills
man.
there.
Good music choice too.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, hey, thank Apple.
Waze was saying that he's been watching. He was just trying to finish up some work. And when I read it, I thought he said just trying to finish up some homework.
Oh,
But
Some,
I don't think there's
Homework?
any homework.
what's wrong with homework?
we love
I don't-
homework around these
We're
parts.
we're cutting edge with the talk about bald and grays.
I
Apparently,
know we had a whole hair club for men
yeah, that's what
at
Lex
the
said.
beginning. Half the audience left after that because they realized that they're graying and
Yeah.
receding.
Why you got to single me out, man?
Oh my gosh.
I don't feel self-conscious at all.
Does anybody have anything they want to show off while we're here?
I can.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't planned, but I actually have a box sitting right next to me, so I
Okay.
literally brought this down right before the stream because it came in today.
What's in the box, Dan? What's in the box?
Don't you want to know?
Yes, that's why I'm asking you. Like, oh, it's a
bat. Nice.
I picked
It's
up
a
another
bat.
bat. I know everybody's seen it, so I won't stick on it too long. I just want another one, and it was on. Well, if you want to call it sale at Dorkside for $19.99, but I mean it was in stock and it was
Somebody
available.
posted yesterday they were $11.83 on Amazon.
Oh,
Again, they did it again.
Yep.
Cobb.
No, I missed it.
Yeah,
Cobb.
I like that one.
I wasn't gonna pay full price for Cobb, but he's on sale at Dorkside. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I saw that.
So I was like,
How
well,
much on sale?
what's that?
Well, how much is he on sale?
27.
It's
You
not
know,
too bad.
Amazon had them on a deal of the day or one of their Prime Day deals or something for around that
Was
one
it?
day. Yeah, but I missed it.
I mean, it's a little higher, honestly, than what I was gonna get, but it pushed me over the free shipping marker. So, because I got the bat for 20, right, 19.99, and then I got the Death Watch for
Oh
19.99.
yeah, can't have too many of those guys.
So, I mean, I needed something to push it over. I was on the fence with him, and I just figured, why not? So,
That's awesome.
I can show you one of my pickups.
All right, is that it, Dan, or you got more?
that's all that came for this shipment. Yeah.
All right.
I did pick up some more die-cast cards, but you guys will see that in a video.
So I picked up
Yeah.
this gray hair.
You wanted to be full screen and show off your beard. The best. I picked up this extra hair on my chin.
I got a couple. Oh, he actually does.
That's his.
Advanced
So I couldn't read-
Dungeons and Dragons.
I couldn't read the price. You know what in your video?
Yeah, that was, I did that on purpose. Could you see it? I actually
200.
that's what I.
What?
Wow.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, this was actually one of my. I saw this in a store, one of my local stores, like a year or two ago, and I don't think it was complete, but it did have some figures, and I always regret never buying it. And it's actually one of my kind of grail pieces that I wanted to get. And when I went to that store this weekend, they had it. They were selling books and albums and stuff. And then I look on the top shelf, and here it is, just sitting there. And look how clean it is.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's
I've
missing one
seen
of
that
the.
since like the Christmas catalogs.
Yeah, right. It's missing a couple of pieces. I think it's missing one of the smaller of the bigger teeth down below. It's missing like there's a gate right here with a little hook and some
That
skull.
sounds like a job for Cap Cave and his 3D printer.
Yeah, I don't know if you can you even do like a gate.
I mean, you can do just about anything, but the approach I would take is trying to search for a file, like if somebody's already modeled the missing piece.
Modeled
For
it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's cool. I love it. So I'm actually now I'm in that rabbit hole. So now I ordered the Evil Wizard on eBay, so I got him coming. And I want to get the King Orc, the orc or whatever he is, some green creature. There's a few of them that look cool that'll go good with this, but there were actually quite a few Advanced Dungeons and Dragon figures that were pretty horrible and like basic, like they didn't move. It's almost like they don't even go with that line. They don't even look to scale. That makes sense.
Well, they were probably
does
just
make
grabbing stuff from other toy lines to fill
maybe.
out.
So that's it. You can pull me off.
All
So
right.
I don't know.
Unless you want to look at the beard again.
You know what? I forgot to do this. Let's go check out Scratch Built Productions page.
Okay, I was just getting ready to pull it up. You got it ready, Vern?
Yeah, he did. He did some homework.
It was good work.
Yep. Okay,
Just trying to find the right.
I'll be right back.
Is that it? Yeah. All right. So let me play that.
Did you get permission?
Yeah, it's Points of Articulation, Alien Xenomorph, Predator Battle Scene.
I tried green screen with the Ninja Turtles, but it didn't work too well. Do I see a wham there?
I love it.
What?
I think I see like a wham, right? Like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does great stop motion. Yeah, I see it. Pow. Is that from the McFarlane Batman?
No, I bet you that's like a sticker or something, like what you do in the video, because there's the BAM.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who's that? ACBD or somebody like that does all those stickers?
To put in videos, it just depends on which program you're using.
Okay. There's a company that sells the stickers for them too.
Yeah.
Good job, Silver. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
really cool.
Okay,
Picked
let's
Finally.
see.
On the way home from work today.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got a couple of them. One open.
The one I was missing. But everything else, I think you guys saw in
In your
because you watched
gauntlet
my
run.
videos, right?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I watched it. I think yesterday.
Picked up bronze.
Are you opening those, G, or are you keeping them on card?
Got a slaughter a week or so ago.
Nice.
And then Connor and Scuba sent me a desert rat, which sent me down the Action Force line. So
Yeah, they did the same thing to me. Or Connor sent me that condor, and now I got 2 more coming.
once I saw him, I'm like, all right.
Oh my god, jeez. And one on pre-order. Josh, you have anything you want to show off?
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
There it is.
So you pull the trigger on what, $16?
Yeah, so
Not much is me left.
it was down to $16.99, and
Oh, wow.
I was like, okay, I'll wait till it goes a little bit lower because I had gone to a few other Targets and I knew that they had some inventory. And as I was doing my toy hunt yesterday, I realized that all the inventory has been wiped out. So I went back today to grab it at $16.99. They still had like 6 on the shelf,
Wow.
so I think it still might sit for one more. But I grabbed one just to err on the side of caution. So I got that, and then
I didn't know he was on sale.
Sabretooth.
Nice.
Sabretooth was clearance down to $12. So
Oh, nice.
Really?
yeah, I don't have a Sabretooth in my collection. This one isn't the first choice I would make, but for $12, it'll
Wait a
be
minute.
good stand-in.
Did you ask me for a Sabretooth before?
See you
One of
later.
Yeah.
the Toy Biz ones?
I
All right.
did, yeah.
All right. I'll send it to you. I'm sorry.
No,
I
I
was
did.
like thinking, wait a minute. I just saw them too. Yeah, I just, okay.
I
I'll get it out to you.
I bought this because it was $12. I didn't buy this to, hey, Vern, you forgot to send me some.
Is that the one he was supposed to send you, or the Toy Biz?
It's the Toy Biz.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them, so I'll send you one.
All right.
Um,
That's it.
So I did this figure like a week ago, but I didn't like the way I did the eyes, so I did a repaint. I think these are probably the best eyes that I did. I don't know if it actually looks like who it's supposed to look like, but
Let me guess. Dandy
Looks like Johnny
1981.
Dandy
What?
1981.
it is. It's dandy.
That's
1981.
good.
You have to put some gray hair in that beard, though.
Do you
Yeah,
have the
no,
little
it's
cat that can attack him when he's not looking?
supposed to be Johnny Depp.
I
I
said,
was
yeah.
gonna say
Oh,
Johnny
I like
Depp.
it now. Yeah. A younger Johnny Depp.
Yeah. So this,
Pre Amber Heard Johnny Depp.
yeah, so this head is the one actually from that Harry Potter movie he was in. So it's supposed to be all blonde hair. But I painted it brown because I was thinking like 21 Jump Street maybe, or
Grindelwald?
younger version. And I was thinking I was going to do some pictures and stuff with that and the Mara figure that I got.
Looks
They
like
had a
Just
great
for the heck of it.
looks
but
like
I did
Johnny
want-
Depp when he was on an episode of Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
He
let's
was?
check out that Ithorian. Let's see him.
Okay, so I did want to show these 2 because
Yeah.
earlier in the week there was the Jar Jar Binks was like $11 on Amazon or whatever, and I just wanted to kind of just show these off because I had bought a bunch of these when I found them on clearance, and I think I still have like 1 still in the box. That's why I didn't order any. But I've been like doing different stuff with them because they're creatures, so I feel like pulling them apart and making them into other creatures I think is appropriate a little bit.
I still
No.
got
Got
one
good
that I want to
body,
do a
too.
tarpals too.
So I originally had done this one. I just left the neck really long, like this one. But the other day I finally cut the neck and I put it down lower. So I thought it looked a little bit better.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love the way that thing looks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I
Vern,
put this.
what
what?
Grindelwald did you use? Because I don't remember the figure for that.
For what? The Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Okay, I bought the head off of eBay.
Oh, so it was a sculpted head,
Yeah.
not from a. Okay. It was driving me nuts because I'm literally sitting here at Google like I don't remember a figure because I would have that in my collection. I don't know.
No, like I was tempted too, because when I got it, I was like, how do I paint it? Do I paint it like it's supposed to look, or do I
Yeah.
do this? And I was like, I think I'll just do this way. And it was like $10 or something like that. It came from China, so it took like 3 weeks to get here. But I just ordered after getting this one. I thought it was really good. The sculpt came out really good, and the quality is pretty decent for like $10.
Yeah.
I ordered Tom Cruise.
Oh, the
So
potential.
what material is it, and what color did it come?
It came in that like kind of almost flesh tone-ish, and it seemed like it was maybe resin, or something like it wasn't like your resin printer where it's like dipped, but it's a little bit it's not too pliable, but you can squeeze it a little bit. So whatever that is, like a rubbery plastic kind of.
Something.
Well, you can still there's for resins you can get all the way to like flexible now, so you can
okay.
get some that's got a
Really?
little bit of cushion to it. Yeah, it's
So
a little pricey, but
it's like that, and they're not
Yeah.
bad. I mean, like the shipping didn't. I mean, 3 weeks. I expected it, so I wasn't really like,
Yeah.
however long it takes and stuff like that. And the head isn't attached yet, but maybe I can just show you this like this. So that's the color that it came,
okay.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
and it's hollow. So the way I would do that is I would just fill this up with like hot glue, and then put it on the peg.
Well, no, that makes sense because then you can use it for multiple different
Yeah,
bodies.
pop it off.
Yeah. I didn't mean to interrupt, but that was the only one that I knew of was the hot toy,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I can't imagine he would have popped off the head from a hot toy.
No.
The $300 figure.
Well, wrong scale too, right? So
Yeah.
But that chances are, if you didn't want to put too much effort into it, that's what you could do. You could pop the head off a hot toy if you've got a scan, something that can scan an image
Yes.
in 3D, and just port it into whatever program you're slicing, and
Or you could do that.
yeah, and like my 3D printer, I can't figure out like why my prints don't come out like super like smooth. Like I was looking at that
You don't have
the
those
backpack
cat skills.
that G-Force got, and it looks like it's super smooth. But if you look at this one that I printed, it's like you can see the layers. It's rough.
well,
I had a really
you have
hard
to.
time.
Resin.
Hold on.
This is resin. That's why.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I don't know if you can see the clear peg. But I
Damn,
also
that's great.
hooded Cobra Commander.
Does that hood just fit on another head?
No, it's really big hole.
Okay.
So I gotta get some like 2-part epoxy or something and
Just
mold
put
it
hot
to the
glue in it.
peg.
Just put hot glue in it and stick it on the peg.
Yeah, it's too deep. It
Play-Doh.
sits right down on it.
That's what.
Museum.
So I gotta build it
museum
up with something inside there, but
Yeah, air dry
That's what.
clay, man.
No, that's
Yeah,
what I did with
well-
that Darth Vader head. It was completely hollow inside, and I just filled the whole thing up with hot glue, let it set for a little bit, and then stuck it on the peg.
oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, Ricardo.
Hey,
Ricardo's here. Hello.
Ricardo.
So Vern, let me share you. I'll share this image, and this is a possible challenge for another stream.
Okay.
G-Force, that stuff looks awesome, man.
Yeah, it does.
So I thought
can't
about
wait to
doing
see
like a.
He's giving you the
photo-
eye now, Dan. G-Force. Look at him. I think he froze. Did you freeze or you just sitting really still? Hold on. So here's I'm going to show this. This is my hooded Cobra Commander.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's a epoxy sculpt, so that head's really big, but I put it on an actual head and then I moved the epoxy sculpt out of the way so I could get the eyes.
Oh, you scratched him out. Is that how you
Yeah.
got the kind of raised eyebrow look?
Yeah, because I was like, I got a little pin and I pushed it and cleaned the eye off. All right. Tell us what this is, Dino.
So this is a possible photo challenge for another stream, another challenge for another time. But basically, there's an app that you can get on your phone. This is the free version, so you can do quite a bit. And just make a comic strip, like 1 or 2 pages, and create some dialogue for it. And with photo photography, tell a little story. I figured that might be a fun challenge.
So what would the challenge be? Okay, I get the idea of making like a comic strip, but do you want a story?
I think you can improvise, do any kind of story, whether it's toy related. I was even thinking about doing like a photo, like having a couple of toys, like hearing some noise, and then they turn around. It's actually like me playing with toys, kind of like a Twilight Zone episode.
Uh-huh.
You're getting all meta on us.
Twilight Zone.
We could do. Do you ever play Joking Hazard? Nobody. No. Am I the only juvenile?
The head swapping choking hazard. If you take the heads off, you got to keep account for them.
No, Joking, Joking. It's a card game like Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you're making a 3-panel comic strip, right? Out of given things. So you wanted a challenge. I just had an idea. Like maybe you could make like, here you go. Here's 3 ideas of 3 panels. You guys put them together and tell me what you can think of that would be funny. And that's what, or adventurous or whatever.
I'm open to it.
You clearly have to play the game to understand what I'm talking about.
I've never played the game.
Oh, there's the
yeah,
look at him. Oh, Andy's got his jetpack on.
Yeah, that looks
nice.
So if you had a whole figure made out of that clear resin, it could be like
not size too bad.
It could be like a force spirit hooded Cobra Commander.
The Force goes to the Cobra Commander.
Can make it be a Harry Potter character.
Like you could be sneaking in on Destro and Lady J or something.
They know.
So that's an idea for a challenge, I guess.
Okay. Well, I was looking through the chat. Did anybody throw out any ideas for a challenge?
Dan already completed his. It's the build a garbage pail kid.
So is that what we're doing then? You guys want to build a garbage pail kid?
I mean, if not next time, I think we should do it. I mean, I don't have to, whatever. And I got, my brain was working like over, because I already had my pictures taken for the battle scene. So
yeah,
that's what I've done for the last 2 weeks. Is just thinking about what kind of characters I could come up with. It was fun. It really was.
But the thing is what style character is it? Is it like a Funko Pop head, like a Garbage Pail Kid, or is it action figure just mashed up?
All right, you want me to show you what I did?
Garbage Pail Kids have a certain look to it.
Well, I mean, like, should we just look up what Garbage Pail Kids are and then use our own imagination to come up with what our variation of a Garbage Pail Kid would be? Like maybe I would use like regular Hasbro Legends Black Series style to make it. Maybe you would use like a 3.75 inch something. Who knows? I mean, Dan, you did yours, so without
Let's just
showing
make it like a mixed media challenge, like whatever. Yeah, open to interpretation. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, just make it of your own accord.
All right, that sounds good to me.
I mean, I'll show it to you if you want, but
you gotta save it for next time.
Yeah, okay. Unveil it because if you show it, we're all gonna have ideas.
You're gonna, I got you.
You're gonna taint the water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make whatever you made because I have no no idea what I would do.
Left Coast already
So we
gave me
don't
an
want to do a
idea.
diorama.
I do.
If you
No
want to put
dioramas,
garbage
then?
pail, if you want to put
Do you
garbage
wanna
pail kids in the diorama, then yes, you can do a diorama.
I'm all for doing. I mean, we could do it either way. Or we could, you know what? We could do that the next, you know, because we were kind of working on a rotation of like photos, and at least it seemed like it was starting to groove that way. Photo, then something customizable, then photo, then customizable.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we're well. Are we making the garbage pail kit? Garbage pail kit.
I like
That's what
that
everybody wants to
idea.
do, right? Okay.
Yeah,
If that would be
That sounds good.
customizable, then Dean's idea, we could do the following stream, because that's more of a just photo,
Photo.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
It really would
Perfect.
line right up.
well, just keep in mind we're getting close to spooky season.
Yep.
Ooh, yes,
Yes.
that's true. That'll be
Yes.
perfect for like
A
comic
Scooby-Doo
strip.
character.
There you go.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
A Scooby-Doo villain. Make a Scooby-Doo villain.
Hey, there we go, and we'll do it a comic strip way. There you go.
Did HBO axe like a Scooby Doo movie?
Was it HBO or
Boom.
it was
With
Warner
the-
Brothers, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be for an HBO Max release.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It was straight to it was a streaming.
So they did, huh? So there's a completed animated Scooby Doo we'll never get to see.
And
Oh,
a cat
really?
and a Batgirl, right?
That's nearly
Wow,
complete.
man.
Yeah. And then, like, I saw something. If we're talking about media, I saw something. There's going to be like an Army of the Dead TV show.
I heard something about the Army of the Dead. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show.
Like a series.
But guess
Well,
what
they-
comes
they-
out tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Terrifier 2.
Cobra Kai season 5.
Oh, does it come out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
is it
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, what time does it hit Netflix?
I don't know. I mean, I believe it comes out tomorrow. That's what I got a notification in my
Okay.
my mail. Double check it. Maybe we
I'll
should
have
do
to
it.
look.
I know.
'Cause
I
if
don't
it
wanna
comes
get
out
that.
at midnight, then tune in at 1:00 in the morning.
Let me see.
I still have to watch She-Hulk.
I watched it today.
I did watch it. I'm going to be making a video later.
Did
So
you get-
Dave,
Are you still angry about She-Hulk?
no, I actually really love the show. Like, if you saw my last video, it's so funny. I got to tell the story because I've been kind of holding it in. So the first 2 episodes of She-Hulk, I basically like just was enamored with it. I told everybody how great it was. I think in my second reaction video, I said, I'm sure I'm going to like lose subscribers or get no views because I just think it's great. Right. And then I said something like, and unless something really bad happens, this is probably going to be how all of my reviews turn out. That's what I said in the second one.
Yeah.
So the third one, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to make fun of the prison. So I did this whole thing where I was like, you're not going to believe how ridiculous this is. I'm going to tell you about it at the end of the video. And I got subs from it. I got more views on that one than the other 2. And I'm like, couldn't believe it.
That's what you know.
Just because I let off by saying, oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what happened.
And you didn't do anything with it, right? Because I
No.
watched that video. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I just said how great the show was.
How
but
great it was.
Yeah.
But the prison is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Who would build a prison that looks like this? That's what I said, basically. The architecture of the prison.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. But I guess people just want you to have something negative to say.
Clickbait, man. It's clickbait.
So this week.
I just don't understand where they're going with it. I mean, it's there's like no.
I haven't watched today, so
Okay.
give me more than.
Yeah, I haven't watched today.
But have
either.
you been enjoying it, Josh?
Yeah, I think it's really fun. It's
Okay, so-
enjoyable. I was a big fan of Dan Slott's run on She-Hulk.
Okay.
So like her working at the law firm and Andy the android or whatever it was, Awesome Andy. That was my jam. I'm all about anything they want to do in that space and have fun with it. It's been entertaining. Like
Yeah. So So without having to like sit through this like long story trying to get to the end of Moon Knight, right? She-Hulk has just been to me like fun every week. And it's like you didn't even have to watch the first 2 episodes just to watch this one and like it.
It's like a Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's a story. It's a show about
it's
nothing.
It's a sitcom.
Just the fact that she's basically giving a big middle finger to anybody out in the internet who's like being critical of her, like
So hilarious.
I adore that. Like, who doesn't want that? I get so tired of hearing like everybody just dripping everything in negativity.
Oh, just wait till my video comes out, and you're going to be super tired.
This isn't one of those. This isn't one of those shows where we're going to have a cameo every single week. So get that out of
Yeah, right.
Perfect.
Except for
which means there's definitely going to be a cameo every week.
Yes, make it happen. And people getting all upset about like Megan Thee Stallion, like thinking like Stan Lee would be rolling over in his grave.
Yeah,
come on, Stan Lee was a dirty old man. The dude like posed.
G-Force is like, screw you guys. I
like,
just told you I haven't watched it yet.
I know. I got to get out of here.
I'm out.
I wasn't talking about today.
Yeah, we're just talking about it in general.
I don't even.
I'm not
there was
saying
no
anything.
spoilers, anyways. Really.
I do. To get off She-Hulk, I got to say this. I've been watching The House of Dragons, and I really like it. And just, I think as a segue into that, I didn't watch almost any of the Game of Thrones, like 10 minutes of the very first episode. And I think that has saved me from this show, right? Because I have really enjoyed all 3 episodes so far.
Of what?
The House of Dragons.
Oh, I haven't watched any of it. I never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so I think you might like it too, if you like those types of shows where they're set back in medieval times with like dragons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I know people who have seen Game of Thrones and they don't like it.
The biggest throwback the biggest drawback that I've heard from people so far, and I've only talked to like 3 or 4 people that have watched both, but it's because they have it in their mind that, the end of Game of Thrones is the end of Game of Thrones.
Right.
So they can't seem to get past, even one of them even admitted, the show seems good, but I just can't get it out of my head that this is the ending. Like, well, then don't watch it. You don't. It's like, if you didn't like the end of why did you even start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be before, after?
Before, hundreds of years before.
Yeah, way before. Yeah.
But I really do. I am enjoying it, so I think I'll stick with it. I haven't been able to get into the Ring of Power.
I started watching that one.
I got one episode in. But I feel like my brain is confused between that and the House of Dragons. So I don't know what do I need to do.
It's like the same thing, right?
I'm too old to watch them both at the same time. I'll be watching one and going, "Hey, what happened to that character?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're almost the same type of style, right?
Almost, not really.
No.
Dan, you're watching both, right?
No, the Rings of Power. I probably because I also didn't watch the Game of Thrones. I don't want to tell you the story on the stream, but I'll tell you the story why I never watched it. I'll send you a message.
The Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's actually it's a hilarious story because
it's not my story though about the
no. My wife was watching it, and there was one scene that I walked into, and it was like the only time a scene like that has ever happened. But I was literally sitting there just like, because I think at the time our daughter was like 6.
You say no more. I think I understand completely.
Okay, yep. And I was just like, what are you doing?
That's probably close to why I never picked it back up after like I started hearing how good it was.
Yeah.
Partly that, and partly I couldn't get past that first. There was that first episode. I was just like, no, that guy would have been a court jester or something like that. They would have hid him from the world. I mean, it's happened and stuff like that. So
I thought we were going to get some juicy, like George R.R. Martin hit on my wife at a convention one time story. Like that was.
I know, like maybe that's what he's going to send me in the DM later and tell me this is what really happened. But
exactly.
For YouTube, I have to tell this story.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. God forbid you say anything funny on the stream. We don't want any of that.
We don't want any humor.
We don't want any humor here.
Ring it all out.
And then I was trying to think of something else. What is it? What is everybody else watching besides like She-Hulk that they find interesting? What is something that you guys watch that you don't think anybody else in here is watching?
Cobra Kai season 5 tomorrow.
Everybody's
I
gonna
just
watch
looked
that.
it up, so it is for tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow. You got like the top 4. Has anybody watched the Resident Evil?
I haven't started it yet.
Yeah, I watched like 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, I got 2 in. I'm not sure. I haven't made my decision yet.
It's not too bad. It's not like the video game or anything like that. But
Is it like the movies?
no, not really.
That's my issue. Is it's not, and it's not trying to be, which is fine. Which is fine. I would be angry if they did try to. You can't cover over Mia Jovovich's first Resident Evil, even the second one. I was just like hooked. But
yeah, after that it kind of fell off for me. But
yeah,
I watched Sandman, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was exceptional.
Not yet.
I'd never read the comics, so I mean I was pretty familiar with them and I understood like the concept of them, but I've never taken a deep dive on the material, so I found that to be very, very enjoyable. And I'm almost through with Paper Girls. Do you know
is that good?
Girls is?
I haven't watched any of it. Is that really good?
It's weird because you can see like some of the budget limitations with the show. Like some of the CG isn't spectacular, but then I mean people are saying the same thing about She-Hulk type stuff, right? So I think overall it's pretty decent. It's not at all what I expected based on like the trailers and stuff that I saw. So it's very, very cool. So if you don't know anything about it, just give it to like the first episode, like the end of the first episode before you decide whether or not to continue on.
I started watching Elvis.
Did you have to turn it off, or how far did you make it before you fell asleep?
I don't know, probably a half hour into it. I like it. I definitely want to rewatch the whole, start it again at the beginning, because I think I just happen to be like
tired,
getting ready for bed, and just like let me see if there's anything. And I'm like, hey, Elvis! I didn't even know it was out, so I started watching it, and it was too late for me to really get into it.
Me too. Dino, I have to start those movies earlier and earlier now.
Yeah.
G-Force, what are you watching?
HeyVern. Next thing is the gray hair.
Watch a lot of wrestling.
What are you saying? Yeah.
But Josh and you guys are watching wrestling, right?
Absolutely.
I don't get. The only thing I get is WWE. I don't get. I've never seen AEW because I don't have.
Have you looked for it? How many times have you looked for it?
I've looked for it a few times. I don't have cable, but what is it on? USA or
is
something like that?
Is it on Peacock Plus? All that stuff?
USA, TBS.
I think Peacock Plus has all those shows.
TBS and TNT are where you get AEW stuff.
TNT. Yeah,
so
but you can also go to YouTube or just follow them on Twitter, and I mean you can pretty much follow
AEW on YouTube. They show a lot of matches after. There's a lot of content out there too for like AEW Dark.
Yep. Yeah, they do 2 shows, Dark and Dark Elevation, every week on YouTube. So that's 2 hours of wrestling that you can watch there.
Yep.
I have to pick between wrestling and Below Deck Mediterranean. So I can tell you everything that's happening in the cabins down there on. I
mostly have TV on for background noise. Okay. Like I'm primarily trying to find streams to hop on. But
so it's less about
watch a lot of YouTube
content.
I just finished this one called Under the Banner of Heaven with Andrew Garfield. He plays a detective in Utah, and it surrounds like the Church of Latter-day Saints or whatever and stuff like that, but it's pretty interesting. They're like I think there's an extreme portion of the church or whatever, and these guys, they don't want to pay taxes and all this kind of stuff, so some drama occurs, and it's like set in the 80s. I think I like movies that are set in that like time period of like the late 70s, early 80s. I don't know why, but I think that for like police shows, like those police dramas, I think the reason why I like them set in that time period is because there's no cell phones and there's like really no computers. You know what I mean? So the detective work has to be going to somebody's house and talking to them, or going out somewhere, or looking at photographs out of an envelope, not just pulling them up on the computer or looking on their phone or something like that. I think that's why I like that time period for those types of shows.
Have you watched Black Phone?
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, dude, that was really good.
Great
Was it?
movie.
Well, you
Really
like
good.
horror movies, right? That was like a horror movie.
I guess, but
Horror.
so Josh,
What do you mean you guess? It's
I
like
don't
really
know.
a horror
Was
movie,
it-
I thought.
was it a horror movie? Would you consider that horror, Dan?
Horror thriller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't there like some strange voice talking to the kid on a phone that didn't have any service?
I'm not.
They were the
I'm not
ghosts.
ready to discuss the details of the movie at this
Oh,
time.
okay. Well, that's what I
yeah.
read in the
Spoiler.
description.
Josh, you like
Horror
horror, right?
adjacent.
Are you looking forward to
Horror
the new Halloween? Because they just released the
Yeah.
It's the
latest,
last Halloween, right?
I haven't even
final
seen
Halloween?
the last Halloween yet.
This
Everybody
is-
said
no,
the
this is
last
the one.
Halloween was terrible.
But
Yeah,
this
the
is
last one
this is the last Halloween,
It's supposed to be
For now.
Halloween Ends or something
Yeah.
like that.
because
And
then
then they get the Hellraiser, new Hellraiser.
this is
with
the last Halloween,
female.
and the next one will be the
The new.
new
last.
Halloween Rebirth, Reborn.
Well, remember
Maybe.
they did Freddy's Dead, and then they did the new Nightmare.
Oh yeah, that's true. Freddy's back.
Yeah.
Freddy, he's
Well, you
dead.
can't kill a Dream Master.
Exactly.
Waze wants to know what we think of the punk
Punk?
and the elite stuff. Gee, do you have feelings on that?
I'm a little upset at what they did with the title and having a tournament and stuff, but Punk, I don't know, if you get hurt, you get hurt. So I don't know what else you can do about it. They said something, he's got to have surgery on his foot or something, but
I thought it was he had a torn tricep or something.
for CM
Yeah.
Punk,
Yeah, and torn tricep.
Yeah, because he already
Bicep.
bashed he hurt his foot.
because he was
a
holding
while
his
back, right?
ankle after that Moxley match. He went to kick
the
him
first
or
one?
something. I don't know, when was it? Last weekend? Not this past weekend, the weekend before.
Yeah. I heard it was the bicep or the tricep. I'm really hot about it because like CM Punk is my guy. I've been like CM Punk brought me back to wrestling, and I was all on board with CM Punk. But I got to tell you, I don't like a lot of the stuff that he said in that press conference.
I listened to that today.
He
I
talked
haven't
about,
watched that yet.
He talked about going into business for himself, and it felt like he was doing a lot of going into business for himself. So
Okay.
it felt very, very hypocritical, and there's probably better ways to handle it. So I don't like the fact that one of my heroes went and did something I personally, like if I were in that situation, probably wouldn't have done. But,
Yeah.
you know, hey, it is what it is. I hope he doesn't get fired over it, but I could definitely see the perspective of sitting next to your boss and undermining a lot of his decisions and questioning his decision-making ability by just shitting on everybody in the company. And that's not cool. So,
No. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
plus-
about it, but I didn't watch it yet. I haven't seen like Tony's reaction or anything like that.
yeah. And the other thing that I really didn't like is the whole time he's saying everything he's saying, there's a 12-year-old kid, AJ Awesome Show or whatever it is. He's a little wrestling reporter, little kid, and Punk's just going in on the media, and it's like, man,
Yeah,
little discretion would be
Ah.
nice right now.
but he was nice to the girl reporter.
Dude was frustrated, man. I get it. I've been there, but there's
Was
a
that
time and there's
was
a
that
place
the
for it.
interview where because he was getting
Yeah.
sued?
He's talking about a lot of the stuff where you suing and countersuing, and
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I'm looking for Thunder Rose, the elite figure. I don't collect any of the AEW figures.
I
but
haven't found her yet. I've seen that whole wave but her.
Yeah, I saw what was it? Kyle Peterson found 2 of the chases.
Yeah.
Found
Dude,
2
he's on
chases.
fire. He found 2 of the
Yeah.
chases, and then he I don't know if you saw that other video where he left Ricky Starks chase on the pegs.
Yeah, I
He
saw
didn't
that.
realize.
and went back for
Yeah,
it.
but he went back and grabbed
Was
it the
it
next
still
day.
there?
Yeah, he went
It
back.
was still there.
Yeah.
What?
Next day.
Yeah. He's lucky to get 2 Thunder Roses.
He's got a good
Well, he
area.
does live in the Midwest. No offense.
Although I watched, because I haven't seen any AEW matches, so I wanted to see her match. And I tell you, the matches I saw, they weren't that good. Is she a good wrestler?
She got hurt too. So
Did
she
she?
had to give up the belt to
Yeah.
Tony Storm. She's got it now.
She's decent. There's stuff that people say about her not being the best worker.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm a big fan
I
of
like
hers.
her.
I got a shirt. I got her figure, so I'm all in.
The only reason why, because I watched who's the guy that does the toy hunting?
Kyle Peterson.
No, the AEW wrestler.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Ethan Page,
Yeah.
probably.
Ethan Page, yeah. So I watched his video, and Thunder Rosa went on a toy hunt with him, and I
Yeah.
was watching. I just enjoyed those people, the characters. So now, because I know them, I never seen their wrestling, but I actually kind of want their figures now.
And listen, if I'm being
She's
honest,
got a pretty cool channel.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of what I like about AEW is what people do on their social medias and their YouTube channels and stuff like that.
Yep.
They're endearing, and I think that's what I dislike most about what Punk did, is because I can handle like the division, like you're a bad guy on screen, I can handle that, and then if you're a decent person in real life, I'll be a fan of yours. But when you start doing
Right.
terrible things in real life, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's why you don't like Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior.
I'm not fans. Yes.
Yeah. See, I don't know their bad history, so I can still have a little bit of heart to them.
Yeah. Dino,
They're kind
check out Thunder Rosa's YouTube. She has some good stuff out there where she's training and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's not bad.
She's got a good taco vlog.
She goes to taco places with other wrestlers too. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I got to say one thing. How do you guys handle a beard, man? It's so itchy.
Well,
Used to it by now.
Yeah, you do get used to it.
Yeah. Vern wouldn't know, right? Have you
I
ever
have
grown?
no idea. How do
You
you
have
get
no
used to a beard?
So for the next
How do you
challenge,
get used to not being able to grow a beard? That would be
Is
the
that an
question
Asian
answer.
thing, Vern? What's going on there?
I have seen Asian people with beards and mustaches.
Yeah, me
And I
too.
see them in movies and stuff like that. I have no idea why, but like I'm about 4 days in right now, so it's not going to get much longer than this. It may
Wow.
get to a little bit, but it's very spotty. And I was told that as soon as I started shaving, it was going to start thickening and growing in, but I mean, it hasn't since Monday, so.
can we make that the next challenge too? No.
No.
So from here on, nobody can shave.
Oh, I have to shave.
Do
I
ya?
can't. I wish I could do that challenge. I honestly do, but this is about as long as my hair is going to get to.
I could go without shaving for the rest of the year, and I still wouldn't grow anything on my face. It'd be
Really?
just
It-
ugly.
Look about the same, just longer.
Yeah, I'd peak at
So-
about a half inch to an inch. And
So Dagon was cooking spare ribs, and he says they're good. And I'm just curious how bragging camp is going for him.
Yeah, right. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Had a couple pieces of bologna before I came here.
Baloney.
No, I'm just saying it was actually salami.
salami.
Like a big difference.
I haven't
Hilarious.
even thought about dinner yet. It's only like 5:45 here.
Yeah, it's like
What?
8:45 here.
How can it be
All
so
right,
late
so-
over there?
Next challenge: Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail
Garbage Pail
Kid.
Kids. How about we?
Mixed media
I like a
challenge.
challenge. How about we create a figure of ourselves, like G-Force did?
Oh well, then
If you wait till Vern and I
Vern's
get
got
on,
one.
sure.
Oh yeah, Vern already did his homework.
Yeah, Gary Force is back
Yeah,
there.
that's good.
Gary
Is that the one? I bet that one looks better than the one Hasbro's going to send you.
well, we'll see. Hopefully, that one from Hasbro will be shipping out sometime this month, like they promised. But
Yeah.
who knows, right?
I'm still waiting for my Jurassic Park from Mattel.
What Jurassic? Oh, the little toilet seat.
Yeah.
I just watched Jurassic World Dominion because it was free on
Yes.
Peacock Plus,
Yeah.
and
Was it
I
any
have
good?
to say, I'm glad I didn't pay to see it.
I went to the theaters to see it.
Man.
I went to the movies to see it, and it was yeah.
I mean, I
Sounds
guess
like
it was
a
okay. I guess it was okay, right? Like, but if I had gone to the theater, I think I probably would have been like, man, I just wasted like $15 on this movie. I should have waited for DVD, and I almost bought it on digital when it was on iTunes. I almost paid the $20 for it, and my wife goes, "No, just wait a month. It'll probably end up on one of these streaming services." And sure enough, there it was on Peacock one day. I was like, "Oh." And
Morbius
same with
is on Netflix now.
Yeah, same with Elvis. I was gonna buy that, and we waited it out, and it showed up on HBO Max.
Oh, Prime Video has Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you've not seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, go out of your way, go watch it.
Yeah,
But
watch it.
is it a purchase or is it just
Open
available
mind.
with Prime?
No, I think it's now available with Prime.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting
What?
to see that.
It's
What
fun.
movie?
It's
What
very
movie?
Everything
So I
Everywhere
got a
All at Once.
question for you guys. With all these like 80s remakes of movies and stuff, or any
Are they redoing
era
Hard Bodies?
actually, but like Pinocchio just came back out. So are you guys into
Yeah, but
that
it's not a
like
cartoon.
thing, or would you rather them just leave it alone?
Pinocchio?
Yeah,
Well,
with
I
Tom Hanks.
would
Tom
rather
Hanks.
that they just remake something good. I mean,
I definitely want to see the Pinocchio with Tom Hanks.
it's on Disney Plus, so like Tom Hanks is always good. He was in
Yeah.
that Elvis. I think he did a good job in that. And so I don't know. I have to see it and then tell you, right?
I thought the Lion King was really good. The live action Lion King.
I never
was
saw
really
it.
good.
And
Those are
I
really
think,
good.
but I have to tell you, I
Yeah.
don't agree that they shouldn't have been able to call it a live action Lion King.
True. It's a lot of
It was digitally animated on top of probably real backgrounds,
Yeah.
or maybe even digital backgrounds. Who knows? So I don't even think that should have been considered a live action movie.
Oh, really?
You got to make a rant video about that one.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't go out and film like lions. They went to a studio and they had a 3D artist render a digital lion. I mean, it's animated. It's just digitally animated.
Probably safer that way, don't you think?
I mean, so the new, it's almost like,
well, Pinocchio, I don't think they actually get a real.
well, Tom Hanks is real.
Yeah, but yeah.
The wooden dude is not real. I mean, at least a part of the movie is real, like that Chip and Dale's Adventure, where one's a cartoon and one's like animated, but there are live action people. That's like a live action movie with
I
animation.
still got to finish watching that. I started watching it. It's good.
But I will go back to what G4 says, and I think if they do like a reboot smartly, I'm up for it. I wish there was a little bit more originality, like there were more new ideas popping up, because it seems like we're in an age now where they just want to recycle a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like something like this Quantum Leap that's coming out, I'm really looking forward to that, because it's not a straight reboot. It's a continuation of the same story.
Right.
So I appreciate that. And I
Like,
think Dave,
if they remade Breakfast Club, would you be on board with that? Like, who would you cast in those roles?
Yeah,
like certain iconic movies, I don't know that they should mess with. If you're going to do, like you're saying, a spin-off or a continuation of the story, that's something different.
I thought Footloose was pretty good. The remake of Footloose was good.
I think the thing is, that was a remake, and I agree. I think it was okay. I think with the Breakfast Club, I think the smart way to do that would be to have the guy having to drop his kid. What's the main character's name? Andrew.
Andrew
the
McCarthy.
kid. Yeah, the kid. That everything revolved around. He was the Hughes guy, right? John Hughes' favorite dude.
Drawing a blank.
What, Breakfast Club? Breakfast. There was
the red-haired kid.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah,
Anthony Michael Hopkins.
But he wasn't the main character.
I think he totally was the main character. It was about his kind of thing. I know Judd Nelson, whatever, but I think if the remake was him dropping his high school age kid off for Saturday detention, would be like,
yeah,
right, and maybe his kid is the troublemaker or something, right?
Wasn't that like
there you go.
Vacation? The remake of Vacation was similar to that.
Yeah, whereas like the son was now going on vacation.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the Vacation remake. Like that was entertaining, and
Yeah.
that wasn't
I do
even
too.
a remake. It was more another sequel, right? Kind of a
Yeah.
reboot.
I mean, Dean had a great example earlier, Cobra Kai. I mean, look at that one. That
Yeah,
show.
and
I love that show.
Oh, I
and you
absolutely
know,
love
if
it.
it's done smartly like that, I mean, I'm all for it. To me,
And that's a
Yeah.
continuation.
Yeah.
And it was right, but it's keeping to like you said, Vern. It's keeping to some of the parameters, right? Without
right.
a full
Right.
reboot. Sometimes they work, but let's
Yeah,
face it,
fear
sometimes
is-
it fails.
My fear is season 5. It might jump the shark, so I might have to do like an intro of jumping the shark with the Karate Kid cast.
Any excuse you can get to put that damn Fonzie clip in a video, you're going to do it. Aren't you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
That's all
they
it
were
is.
talking about this
That's
the other
what this
day, like
boils
the
down to.
reboots, right? Dave's Dimension is doing a Quantum Leap live stream. He's going to talk about the original, I think, tomorrow, and it's before the new one comes out. And I think when he was talking about the other day, they were talking about reboots, right? And the same conversation came up, and somebody said like Happy Days or something like that. And I would imagine like if it was like Happy Days getting like a reboot, I would want it to be less comedy and more serious, more like American Graffiti.
Oh,
Right? Like
Here-
it's those characters set in like more American Graffiti where, you know, they're dealing with more of their issues of growing up than the comedy version of somebody who's super cool, you know, that who can snap his fingers and the car starts. I don't know.
So based on what
Jump a
everybody,
shark.
it sounds like what everybody kind of agrees on is as long
Yeah.
as you're entertained, nothing is really off limits.
No.
Jeez, Alec.
There's no way that Tom Cruise is going to do this because he's just basically going to do what he's done in every movie and just run away from the danger as fast as he can. And
Run
they'll
away from the
film it,
danger zone. Get it right.
and
Bert. Come
yes, and they'll just talk about the running and in the promos, and it will be a major part of every trailer leading up to whatever he's in.
Here's my big problem with people who sit here and like, oh, you can't remake this and that's off limits and blah. Nobody's like, if they make a new one, it doesn't replace your old one. You could
Right.
still watch your old one. It's
This
still
is
going to
true.
be there. Everything will
Right.
be fine. So don't panic. If
So-
somebody else gets to come into a fandom that you're like already a fan of, like welcome them. Hey,
Right.
there's more people here to have fun with, as opposed to me being the only person who enjoys
See,
this thing.
It's a good story, and for us to watch it in the 80s, it hits a certain we can associate with that, but today's kids watching an 80s movie is corny.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you get that same story and you make it today's style,
Then you'll get them invested in it.
yeah, so
Yes.
that great movie, that great story can be told in their
Again,
eyes.
yeah.
What
Like-
what
Oh,
is
go
it they
ahead.
say? Like there's only like 6 true stories that you can tell, and it's just how you interpret those 6 different stories. Like
I've heard that.
so.
I mean,
I've
if
never heard that before.
one of the most popular, I think one of the most popular storytelling genres on TV for a long time was this wandering hero, right? Who went from
Yeah.
town to town and then just got involved in everybody's business and then had to resolve their conflict somehow. It was the Incredible Hulk, right? The Rebel with what's his name, Steve McQueen or whatever. where he-
Fugitive.
Yeah, the Fugitive. You know, you had the Immortal, right? And you had all
Quantum
these
Leap
like
was one
yeah,
in a way.
sure, and Route 66 and all those movies throughout or
Kung
shows.
Fu.
Yeah, Kung Fu was just a guy walking from town to town and then got involved in everybody's business along the way by pretending like he wasn't going to get involved in their business and then basically had to save the day. And nowadays, all the shows are told to where every episode is a part of a longer story. So it's harder to tell that same type of A team or whatever, where they go around from place to place, when you have to build this like overarching arc throughout like an entire season.
It's like they have to have you wrapped in for 10 episodes.
Right.
Right.
And don't miss any, because that would be, but I would love to see like an Airwolf reboot.
Airwolf would be cool.
There you
Something
go.
like that. I think it would be really cool. Or
What if it
or
were
they
Airwolf except it's drones?
Yeah, it could be like a high-tech drone. Yeah. And then
Michael Vincent just sitting there with a remote control.
No, the stuff is they're triangulating where he's like flying from. So he's got to be in the back of a box truck that's like cruising around LA, avoiding like the tracking stuff while he's flying this thing or something like that, to add that sense of like danger or whatever. I don't know.
Well, drones are so like there's all kinds of espionage, and like if you watch those stunt drones that go crazy, like you could make something entertaining. And I think that there's enough people at home who probably fly their own drones who would kind of relate and think that that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think so.
I gotta turn into a pumpkin, guys.
Okay. All right, Dan.
My carrot is gonna turn into a pumpkin.
All right.
All right, Dandy.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Vern? Do you remember that show called Lucan? Lucan. It was kind of like, it was a wolf boy. It was a TV
This
series.
is recent, right? This is very recent.
1977, the show came out, and it was a wolf boy, and it was kind of like the Incredible Hulk, where
I don't remember that.
when the wolf boy got older, they had like a reporter looking for him, and he would go. The Lucan, the wolf boy, would go from town to town. I think
that was a very popular story. Voyagers. Do you guys remember that? It was the guy and the kid, and they time traveled with that little thing, and the kid was like the history lesson. So he was telling the other guy, "Oh, you got to fix this because that guy's not supposed to, win this war or whatever." So because he lost his little history book. You guys remember? You remember that at all?
I do remember.
and that was like the same story. So, I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm all for it.
I think that's why I liked, the Edward Norton version of the Hulk, because I thought that if he continued to be the Hulk, they were going to have movies like that where he was somewhere else. I did like the way that thing opened.
Yeah, that did feel more Vagabond-esque Banner stuff they have now.
But I liked have you guys have seen all of the She-Hulks up to this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't seen them? All right.
You can say whatever.
I mean, you didn't say this, but you saw last week's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like when they mentioned like the Hulk, and he's like saying, "I was a different person." I thought that was hilarious. I was like, "What?" Literally.
You know what I really want them to do is I really want them to bring it all full circle. And since William Hurt passed away.
Oh yeah.
Since William Hurt passed away, bring in Sam Elliott to play Thunderbolt Ross.
Oh, that would be great, right?
Wouldn't it?
That would be a perfect way to do that.
And just don't ever acknowledge that William Hurt. It's
that
just
would be hilarious. He could come off by saying something. "I know you don't recognize me," or something.
It might have been a while, but here I am, me and my mustache.
Or they do the thing where they look like him and Banner. They look at each other and they both kind of like they don't recognize each other, or something like that.
Listen, if it leads to Sam Elliott being the Red Hulk, isn't it all worth it?
Yeah,
it'd be fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would love it. That's a good casting choice, I think.
Yeah. Bring it on. All right, fellas. I'm going to tap out as well.
All right.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Okay, guys.
So
look forward to seeing
Garbage Pail Kid.
Thank you for having me. Garbage Pail Kids.
All right, everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us this week on Points of Articulation. We really appreciate it. And you at home should build your own Garbage Pail Kid and post pictures of it on Twitter or Instagram and hashtag POA challenge. I won't spell it. 22.
POA challenge 22.
All right. Have a good night,
Take care.
everybody.
Stay crafty.
I craft that.